Good afternoon, my name is Alexander and you're with ASPRO Company. This is already the second episode of our ASPRO Battle series and we have no intention of slowing down. Today, two fighters from different weight classes will face off in our match. Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner of the ring, the undefeated sales champion, the very son of your mom's friend, the most frequently mentioned tool on this channel and the most popular grinding tool in the ASPRO LLC lineup. In the blue corner of the ring, the people's favorite in the category of I want dream results but I don't have a vacuum cleaner. The true underdog and dark horse, ASPRO C7. Let's start with ergonomics. The main advantage of the ASPRO C7 compared to the C8 was its folding mechanism. But recently the ASPRO C8 has also been equipped with a folding mechanism. At this point I would have split the point, but no. The C8 is heavier than the C6 by 700 grams. Let's move on to the package contents. Here the sanders are very similar. The set includes sandpaper, a user manual, and everything you need to get to work. But the C8 has one undeniable advantage, a universal pad. With the C6, you have to buy a hard pad separately, since it only comes with a soft one, while the C8 comes with a universal pad. Here, the point goes to the ASPRO C8. Let's move on to working with a vacuum cleaner. Things aren't so straightforward here. The ASPRO C6 has its own built-in vacuum. It can work both in tandem with a construction vacuum cleaner and with a dust collection pad. That's a big plus. But there's always a catch. If you use it without a professional construction vacuum cleaner, by the way we have one and it's an i2, don't expect miracles. We'll show you an example. The C8 works exclusively with a vacuum cleaner. When paired with it, it creates the necessary vacuum. The most attentive among you may have noticed that the abrasive on the C8 is special. It has holes. It sucks in dust not only through the shroud of the disc, but also through the holes in the disc itself. This will be an interactive point. It's hard for us to decide which contender won this round, the built-in vacuum or the superior dust removal. You will be the judges. Write your choice in the comments. Let's start with the ASPRO C6. For different tasks, you'll need a different disc. It operates at low speeds, so the sanding will be much higher quality. But its weight and the inconvenience of changing the disc are minor nuances compared to its price. With it, it's fairly easy to achieve high-quality sanding. It comes in two versions, with lighting and without. We've already mentioned that the C8 is a vacuum sanding machine. Let's remind you of that once again. At the top, it has a vacuum regulator that adjusts from the center to the base. This is especially useful when sanding ceilings. Your arms don't get tired and you can barely feel it in your hand. There are even legends that it can hang on the wall and sand without a craftsman. Also, pay attention to its dust extraction. It removes everything down to the last particle. And the quality of sanding is simply outstanding. This definitely deserves a C8 rating. And don't forget, the ASPRO C8 is also available in two versions, with lighting and with vacuum. It's important to mention that the quality of sanding depends entirely on the craftsman. The giraffes are just tools that help you work faster and make the process easier. It all depends on your desire and your hands, and will help you with everything else. Let's move on to the conclusions. It was a close fight, but in my opinion, the ASPRO C8 came out on top. If you don't have a powerful vacuum cleaner but have some finishing sanding ahead, you can buy one from us. Or you can get the ASPRO C6 and enjoy the result. If you have a construction vacuum cleaner with a power of 1300 watts or more, I recommend getting the ASPRO C8 and taking your finishing work to the next level. And I also suggest you form your own opinion. You can share it in the comments. If you like this segment, give us a like, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe to our channels. This was Alexander and ASPRO Battle with you. See you next time.